Hello guys, I hope you are all having a great time, fantastic day. So today I'm gonna review for you another robot called CyNera or CyNera MT4 EA. This EA is only for gold as we have this continue trending for gold robot. It claimed to use AI and it is a scalper basically. It works for all the brokers no matter what broker you use. The time frame is M30, low latency and VPS is not required but it is recommended. We have a live account and then I will show you the backtest, which is amazing to be honest. Minimum deposit for 300 US dollar. This is good for people who don't have much money or balance and wanted to use something to give them profit. Now this CA is free of martingale. We have single trade at a time, no grid, no martingale at all. So basically what is happening? This robot basically detect the movement of the gold using artificial intelligence and many third-party resources. So whenever we have an uptrend, it will have a buy and each trade will be protected by stop loss, and also there will be entry point and take profit. However, the only problem we have is the stop loss as the main disadvantage for all the EA for gold basically, where you will have a large distance between from the starting point to the stop loss in comparing to take profit. However, this EA is also using trailing stop loss to minimize the drawdown and to minimize the losses. So let us go and see the dashboard to analyze it. As we have the price for this EA is 1199 USD, which is a bit too much. However, you can see despite that the people are still purchasing the EA, and this is something what we do basically. Instead of paying thousands of USD, you can pay 14 US dollar from our website, and if the EA works for you, then it is good. I mean, why not? You benefit, I benefit, and then you can purchase from the original. We do not tell you that just don't purchase from them. No, you can support them. It is their right and their hard working. But to be honest, the price is overwhelming because sometimes people are going to pay $2,000 for one single EA, and the EA is going to be, as we said, the good, the bad, the ugly. It will turn out to be ugly and you will lose money. This is something huge happening in this market and this system. So that's why I would recommend you start using on demo, then go to live, but also do not pay $1,000 for any robot. It is expensive. So basically what he is telling to you, this CyNera or CyNera AI, that this gold is volatile instrument in the market. Of course, we know gold, we have huge market maker that are always there will be demand, and we have basically there will be supply and demand. It is basically like a balance between these two factors. So we have balance, we have demand, and this EA try to analyze the factor of demand and supply, and it has a strong management, risk management, and also it integrate into sophisticated systems such as artificial intelligence, which determine the price where is going to go. So basically all of this you can try to read it one by one, but for me I just try to simplify it as possible as I can. I do not want to overcomplicate my reviews. So first we have AI, second we have a scalper, third we have risk management, so that means free of martingale and grid. The fourth, of course, we have this problem with stop loss and take profit. So you can see you can start as minimum 100 USD for this robot and the cutting edge of AI driven strategies and blah blah blah. To be honest, this is nice. It is cool to have all of this information. For me, I just gonna tell what is the intelligent risk management. What is one thing that differed this robot from other robots that we have previously? So apparently he is telling that CyNera integrate robust risk management framework, uses stop loss, trailing stop loss, TP. So that is nice. It avoids martingale and grid. This is high risk strategy. I agree with you. Dynamic trading frequency, that is one advantage that I agree with him. EA does not trade on a daily basis, so sometimes you will have one trade on Monday and then another in Wednesday and another one on Friday. So that is true. I have backtested and I agree on this aspect. However, the price is a bit overwhelming costly, but you can see the reviews. We have many positive reviews. The comment, he is supportive or she is supportive for her customers. So we we have a live account, and this is for me the most important thing. The first thing I see the robot, I check the drawdown, the gain. So in this case, we have only 3% drawdown and we have 400% gain, which is amazing. However, he started 300 and made 1000 plus K profit. Now, what else do you notice is the losing trade is zero. This is not possible. The profit is 100% because the timeline he has beginning this robot 3-month timeline, and then after that there could be some trade that will hit stop loss eventually, then the drawdown going to increase to 20-25%. Absolutely. Now the average holding time is very good, only 2 hours. However, I have an issue with this broker before Well Trade. It is the worst broker. Other than that, he seemed to have a good result. So if we go back to September 2024, you can see he made 134% profit, and then we have 86, and then we have 50. So he probably started a bit risky, and then he decreased the risk size to maintain this image and to maintain the drawdown clean. As you can see, the drawdown is low, and the reason for that because he probably decreased it at certain level. As you can see from the history, I'm gonna be absolutely honest with you, the accuracy is very high. I mean, I never seen something like that, because you have how many trade? 29 trade, hit it, take profit on raw. And just to be honest, this is over 3 months. That means the robot will open 1 to 10 trade or 11 per month. So as you can see, we have 10 trade, which is very good. It will not be based on a daily. So sometime you will have trade, another time you will not have. But what he did, I noticed that here he increased the lot size at a certain point. He probably manually manipulated. That does not mean the robot is not automated. It is automated. However, he increased the risk to get a good gain, and then what he did, he decreased it to 0.09. So this is something interesting on this robot, and you can notice, always analyze everything. Imagine you're an investigator and you have a case. So in that case, you analyze every detail as you have. So here we cannot base it on this data, unfortunately, because we only have 29 trade, which is not feasible to analyze it, base it on the available data. We need to backtest it and to see what is the risk associated with this robot. Is it worth it or not? At the end, I will give you my honest opinion and I will share with you my experience. So as you can see, this is the EA. I have already attached it to a chart, but basically what we have here, just I'm gonna reset it instead. These are the default settings that you will receive. We have 4 settings for this robot. One of them seems to be more profitable than other, and basically you can change the comment, you can change magic number, and you can trading mode. Do you want to be AI or not? So all of this is very great, and you have risk management, you have news filter, and you have prop firms. So if you're using for your prop, you can control the drawdown, you can control the daily target, which is very nice integration between robot for live account and prop firm. This is something I really respected. He made this robot available for all the type of brokers. So whether you are using regular broker or prop firm, this will be suitable for you. So now what I will do, I will backtest this robot, and for 1 year I am using high risk and the settings that we provide. So let me just give you what is happening on a practical side of this robot. So as you see, you will have this dashboard and intro here. I disable it, but here let me just go and put it a bit forward. So we started on December, and here we have 1 trade. So as you can see, this is take profit, and this is something, this problem is with all gold EA. Now you have take profit 1 hour, let's say, and then stop loss, you will have 1 box, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each time you win, you will win 1 time, 1 hour, let's say. Each time this hit stop loss, which is eventually in the forex market, you will lose 6 hours. So you can imagine this is a value of, let's say we have 100, then here you have 600 loss. So the balance between risk to reward ratio is, there is a huge difference between two, but the accuracy is high for this robot. So let us continue and let us see what will happen to this trade. And as you can see, it had take profit. And here we started with 1000 US dollar. I used high risk, and we have here, or maybe it has been activated on a sell. It hit take profit, modified the trade to hit target of profit. So I'm gonna let this run for quite some time. Then we have another trade, and we will see what will happen. Apparently it seemed to be working in our favor and hitting take profit. So I'm gonna skip it until the end, and I will leave you the graph to see what happened and I will come back to analyze it all. So guys, as you can see for the back test, we started at 1000 US dollar and it continued. We have a few drawdown, but eventually it hit it 50,000 US dollar. And remember guys, this is only in 1 year period. So it is possibility that it will hit more with time. However, this is what we have a special set for the drawdown. You can control it, and sometime this will happen. Your account will grow eventually. And for the report, as you can see, we have, I believe, the quality more than 85%, and started with 1000, ended 50,000 USD. The drawdown is only 40%. Remember, this is high risk mode. So if you try to use mid risk, probably the 1000 will hit maybe 20,000 and the drawdown could be 20 to 25. So I purposely try to test the high risk, and it seemed to be 40% only. And the winning trade, you can see we have 97% trade, and only probably we have 3 losing trade, which shows you the accuracy of this robot. It is quite accurate. However, the risk to reward ratio is one of the problems that many AI suffer. However, in this case, we were able to control the drawdown and also give you good return for your risk. So in my opinion, I think it is fair enough. So as always, I give you my honest review and opinion and give you advantage, disadvantage. So EA is free of martingale and grid. This is one of the, so on the other side, the stop loss is bit too much, and we can have 1 to 6 or 7 R. The risk to reward ratio is too much. However, we have many good tools in this robot. We have news filter. You can use it for your pro, and the average holding time is only 2 hours. And we are not sure if this is going to be working for all the broker. We need to test it on IC market and to see if this is going to work or not. So to be honest, it is a good robot. It's worth it to give it a shot. However, we don't know the performance of any robot. As I always said, no one can predict the performance on robot of any Forex EA. So in my opinion, I believe this EA deserves 4.0 out of 5. I think we need to test it more on real account, on different broker, to see if we have 1 year of data that will give us a confidence that this EA will work for long term. I hope you enjoyed this video. As usually, thank you for watching.